Home for me obviously is the space that we are in, but more than anything, I feel like it's the kind of feeling that you feel. I have gone from having two left feet to a professional dancer right here in this space. Hi guys, I'm Shania and welcome to my happy space. So this is my living room. This is the most special space for everybody in this house because we have literally all hung out here all the time. As a family we do it, my friends do it, my parents' friends do it. We've basically had this as a bonding space because I've also had this house for over 15 years now. And not just my parents' friends, but even my friends have grown up here. And we've shared all kinds of happy, sad memories here. We've basically, it's been a very emotional part of all of our lives. So this particular space in the house is just a super emotional, cozy space for us. So this place in the house basically is a space where we lounge sometimes in the evening. We just want to have our coffee, we want to watch TV, read a book maybe. So this is the space for that. We've made it very cozy. As you can see, we love plants because we have plants pretty much everywhere. We also collect a lot of these from a lot of different parts of the world. My mom and my dad love collecting furniture, so a lot of it actually might not match the other because they all have their own tastes and preferences, but somehow we just meet in the middle and put everything in. This is definitely my favorite part of the living room because of the large windows that we have. All of us love natural light so much, so this was a personal choice for each and every one of us in the house because any space with natural light is 100% yes. And this is my spot. I have my coffee exactly here every single day in the morning. Even if I wake up and my dad is sitting here, he literally could be in the middle of 95 million things, but he'll have to get up. We used to also have collectibles here, but obviously my lovely cats broke all of it. So now they have become a collectible themselves. So this passage leads to my room, which is the one space in my house that I am the most attached to. I am here 99.9% of the time. I literally dislike getting out of my room so much, and that is also because I some years ago designed this entire space from scratch. I was a little tired of the way it looked before, so I had this little vision in mind as to what I wanted to look like. So this wall is my favorite wall in the room because I've always wanted to live in New York, and you know that there are a lot of apartments in New York that have this brick wall, and I kind of wanted to get that same feeling here. And it's also very special because when my painters were painting it, they were doing the neatest job on it. And I was like, no, I wanted to look a little rusty and undone. So I actually took a brush and started painting this wall. That's how this came along. This is my third favorite spot. It's my glam station. I love getting ready. It is a favorite part of the day because it's just the time of the day where I'm not thinking about anything else except for oh, what makeup am I doing today, or how's my hair going to look today. So this is that. I have all my makeup here. This drawer was again handmade because I was I need to fit my makeup into it accordingly. So this wall in my room took me the longest time to put together. So we have every single person that means the world to me on this wall. Also because this is the first thing I see when I wake up. So I have my best friends, my pets, my family, a little love letter my best friend wrote me. I have a cute mirror. I have a cute bedtime blessing which I found at a flea market in New York, and I just loved it instantly. I was like, I have to have it. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to find some place. And also because this is the first thing I see when I wake up, I also have my vision board that's here. Likes to be a little humbling. It reminds me of how far I need to get in life. So these little ballerinas that we have here, they were actually cake toppers on my birthday cake one of the years. And she also got me that ballerina there. Like, I'm guessing every time she looks at a ballerina, she just wants to get it for me. But it is again one of my favorite things because look at how pretty it is. So this is my balcony. This is basically, we have like a wraparound balcony that runs through the house, and I do have a swing here because I love swings, and it's just so cute and it perfectly fits in here. And me and my friends hang out here all the time. We basically have our evening coffees if my friends ever come over. So this is Beat. This is my love, this is my passion, this is my home. This is like literally the most integral part of my life because it was very random. I never wanted to do this, I never wanted to start it, but I randomly started it, and my dance journey kicked off a lot from this space. I would post a lot of videos from here, pictures from here, and this neon sign here is something that so many people ask me about. They're like, what does this mean? Technically, in all honesty, when I actually sat to design the space, but weirdly this became the identity of my studio and my professional career. So every time I would be like, oh yes, I have a studio, it's called Beat, and people are like, Beat, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know, you must have seen a studio with a neon sign. And they're like, oh, who made the rules? Is you? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. So now we address the studio as who made the rules, but we actually call it Beat. So this is the main space, and then we have a little bit of a hangout space because we are always in between of a bunch of classes, and we also do need to rest and eat and sometimes just get some downtime. So I thought of just putting this space together for like dancers who literally have time in between of classes, just want to kind of catch a breath, be here, hang out. My ballet bars here. This is very, very dear to me. My entire progress of my ballet journey has happened right here on this bar. It's seen a lot of blood, sweat and tears, a lot. So this is my terrace space. That was my studio. It basically extends right onto my terrace. This is one place where we host a lot of our parties. So every single year my birthday happens here. Sometimes when I call people, I literally don't even have to tell them where to come. I just have to tell them show up and they just know they have to come here. And my Christmas dinners, Diwalis, all the festivals, basically we just celebrate all of it here. And it's also such beautiful weather right now, so I actually love spending time right here during the monsoons because in between when it's not raining, it kind of just is so nice. And this particular area used to actually be a waterfall, but we never really used to like use it that much or turn it on that much, so my mom just turned it into like this whole like space with a bunch of like plants and some Buddhas, and she did this actually very recently. She got a reference of Pinterest and again just put it here. Actually, fun fact, but my entire terrace and my house is put together by my mom and dad. They designed the whole place. And I think, yeah, it's just reflections of their personalities and their likes and dislikes that run through the whole house. Home for me obviously is the space that we are in, but more than anything I feel like it's the kind of feeling that you feel in that space. And I also do strongly believe that you find that sense of home in the people you love. And the people around you who make you feel safe and who make you feel like you're just in this little happy bubble of yours. There's nothing better than just coming back home to those faces. The minute I see my mom and my dad and my babies, that's when I feel like, okay, I'm home. I had such a great time taking you guys around my safe space, and if you want to see more such content, then subscribe to LBP's Homely newsletter.